meet Scorpio, Scorpio sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Scorpio starting today, the 7th of March, 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Jennifer, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, Jennifer and Deline, and thank you, Scorpios and friends of Scorpios, for joining us today for this 2-week reading. I'm reading today with the Broken Mirror Tarot Marseille edition, and I've already purified with this Vervain by L'Occitane. You can find information on purchasing or links to purchase those products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube on a restream and you don't want to watch me shuffle, oh hello, what did I do? You don't want to watch me shuffle, you can, there we go. You just use the timestamps right in the video description of this video to get right to the reading. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this is a 2-week reading for all you gorgeous Scorpios. It means it goes out to a lot of Scorpios. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to make any sense to you or apply to you, just please disregard it because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, all of which are available for easy restream on my website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. By the way, this deck shuffles like butter. It's beautiful. Let's see, what was I going to tell you? Something about, oh yeah, if you're on, what was that again? If you're on YouTube, please make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. At the moment, those are a lot of affiliate links, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. But check out our new shop that's going to have a soft launch sometime in April, so stay tuned, I should say, for information on that. If you'd like to give a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation right on the platform. All right, Scorpio, I think I should stop shuffling now and get to your reading, since that's what you're here for. Let's give this deck a nice clean cut. See what's in the cards for the gorgeous Scorpios today. All Scorpios are gorgeous. King of Coins. What is this? Oh, this is one of those. Oh no, yeah, this is the Strength card. Okay, it says Fortitude. I'm thinking it's one of those those extra cards, which I usually take out of the decks. Ace of Swords. Wow, you're doing great. King of Coins, Strength, and Ace of Swords. So the ace, you know, the aces are the roots of the suit, which means that you, for this Ace of Swords, you are the winner. And it's been, you know, a lot of work for you to get to this point. I get that, but you're here. And part of what's been going on and what's still going on is you're finding that inner strength, Scorpio. You're finding those areas in your life which maybe you used to shy away from or made wrong about yourself, parts of yourself that you used to almost think of like as inner demons and doing, quote, shadow work and stuff on, which is all very wonderful. But realizing that there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to like overcome necessarily. You just needed to make friends with it. A lot of those parts of your inner personality that maybe at one point you thought, oh, I have to overcome this. I have to overcome this. You're realizing you didn't need to overcome it. You just needed to rethink it. You needed to make friends with it. You needed to sort of orient yourself so that those qualities became your so-called beasts of burden. Rather than beasts that needed to be killed, they needed to be tamed. They needed to be trained is a better word for that. This King of Coins is something that's been happening for quite a while with you, becoming the master of your finances, the master of your assets, your physical assets. And that mastery is serving you very, very well. I'm very pleased so far with this reading. I'm just going to open it up and see what's some further context here. Further context Indeed. 10 of Wands. Knight of Cups. 7 of Wands. Okay, so these two wands are related to each other, and so is the wand to the King of Coins. Part of you mastering your assets has been letting go of burden. The more you free yourself from excess burden, especially burden that shouldn't belong to you in the first place, as you free yourself of that, your mastery starts to take flight and starts to really have major consequences in a positive way for you. Major results, I guess, is a better way of saying that. And that's why you've kind of set yourself up for this upgrade. And now the upgrade looks like it's in your work. So many of you, I think, maybe are looking for either a new job or maybe a job promotion, or if you're in a business of your own, maybe a new website or a new this or a new that. Some big upgrades, or even some minor upgrades, which are still going to have big results for you. And those upgrades are definitely on their way, and you've put things in place. Part of, I think, one of the reasons why these upgrades are so helpful is I think you're learning how to leverage your efforts so that you don't need to work so hard. You don't need to work overtime to get things done. And learning that whole old adage, work smarter, not harder, is something that I think you're really taking to heart. And you're learning how to do that. And part of doing that is this inner discovery that many of you have been going through, recognizing that maybe you used to have, kind of inner motivations that were incorrect, that said, oh, you have to burden yourself. You have to prove to yourself and the world how worthy you are by breaking your back and sweating and all of that. And you're recognizing, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't need to do that. I need to rethink that. I need to let my work for me and allow myself to have, as I said, leveraged time so that I don't have to work so hard. I mean, can you imagine the person that developed the wheel thinking, oh, except for now we're not going to really feel like we earned it because it's, everything's going to be so much easier. Let's not do the wheel. Or the person that, thought up the steam engine. Yeah, but now we're not going to be able to work so hard in the fields. It's just not going to be worth it anymore. Let's just not do the steam engine or whatever it is. And the steam engine wasn't just for ships. It was for a lot of things. No, we should be rowing. We really should still be rowing our outriggers because that's real work, So that's kind of the stuff that you're overcoming. How silly that sounds. That you have to work hard in order to make something worthwhile for you. It's not so much how hard you can work, it's how well you can get the things done that need to get done. And you are realizing that on a very deep level now. And this is, I think, one of the reasons why you're such a winner. And the winning is just starting. Aces are very, very powerful, extremely powerful. And so they represent new beginnings, but big new beginnings. Like the beginning of the industrial age was a big beginning. The beginning of the personal computer was a big beginning. So you have your own version of a big beginning starting in your life that is allowing you to have like I said, an ability to win. And when I say win, I don't mean win over other people, but to win in your life, to have the outcomes that you've been wanting, that you've been really working hard for. And it's not that hard work isn't good. It's just that it's smart work that is the best. And that's what you're doing. And I love that for you so, so much. All right. So this strength card, I know that this image is kind of a popular one in some of these older decks where the person is, like threatening or about to beat the poor little beast. And it's really not that. It's more of a making friends with yourself in order to train. Because you don't train an animal by beating it. You don't train a child by beating it. You train anything by loving it, by giving it treats. And you do sometimes have to say no and like with the newspaper or something like that, just to startle it. But you don't beat it. So this is an okay image as far as what it's trying to say, but let's not take that literally. We don't want you to beat yourself up. We want you to be kind to yourself, but in a way that allows you to make friends with those parts of yourself that have been something that you might have been calling inner demons. They're not inner demons in a negative sense of what that word is, because remember that the old term demon didn't mean something evil. It just meant a spirit. And for you, what that spirit is it's a personality facet. It's a part of it's parts of your personality that may have not understood what to do, right? And that usually comes from childhood. We make up things in our mind as kids in order to try to get through some tough times, because childhood is tough no matter who you are. No matter who you are or where you go, childhood is not always easy. It's never easy, because it's really challenging to grow and to understand this horribly confusing world. And so in order to cope, we make up little tools for ourselves to get through things. And that's fine for when you're a kid, but when you're older, those things are still in effect, and they don't help anymore. And so when you move into yourself and you start to integrate those parts of your inner personality in a wonderful way, what you're doing is all of those things that you've been maybe afraid of or compartmentalizing or fragmenting, when you turn and face them and you make friends with them, then they become your allies. And that's exactly what's going on with you. Now, if you need a little bit of more support with that, there's a lot of things you can do, but I do have one meditation based on the Strength card, and it is called Transforming Fears, Problems, and Worries. And you can listen to that. There's also an entire course on this that I have called the Dark Magic course. I know that sounds scary, like we're going to be hexing, but it's not. It's a shadow work course, but it's very positive, and learning how to do exactly what you're doing. So those are a couple of resources that we have. I also have Transforming, I don't remember what it's called. There's another couple meditations. You can look at my meditations, my regular meditations, not the tarot meditations, on my website, arielscorner.com, and see if a couple, jump out at you that might be helpful for you. I should get those memorized for when the Strength card comes up. But the bottom line, Scorpio, is you're doing great. I'm so happy for you. You are doing so you are doing so well. It was a combination of so and super well. You're doing so well, and I'm so proud of you. And this is wonderful to look at. Expect a lot of wonderful winning because of all the great work you're doing, and all of that ability to leverage yourself so that you don't have to work so hard. What a blessing. All right, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Delene and Jennifer. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Scorpio. Blessed be.